Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Brandon Watts, and today I'm going to take you over this bedroom image. That full house shoot that we did in the last video, I just tried to record the editing process for that. Made it about 2/3 of the way through before I realized that my microphone was not plugged in. So instead of going through that whole process again right now, I'm just going to take you through this one. If you like any of the information I've been putting out, I appreciate a like and subscribe to help grow the channel. All the information I'm putting out is going to be free information here on YouTube. I'm not the type of person who is here to sell you a LUT pack or to take you for your money. Though throughout my videos, I do recommend gear that I use in my everyday process from shooting to editing. And as such, I typically will place an affiliate link in the description. I'm not sponsored by anyone, and anything you see me use in the videos, I bought myself over the course of 7 years in the real estate photography business. My goal in growing the channel is to help you become more successful in your business by teaching you what took me years to figure out myself. So it's going to be a quick one. The one where I'm going to show you basically step by step will be when I show you that full house edit. And this one I'm just going to take you through it real quickly. So let's get started. This is going to be my HDR ambient blend. And what this does is it takes my 3 ambient exposures, it takes the base and moves it down to the bottom of the stack, puts the highlights on top. Now since these highlights are blown on this image, it's not really bringing back much detail, but you can see that it does bring in some, so that's whatever. And then this is going to be my brightest exposure, that once you apply the mask, brings back in shadows, the shadow area, which you can see here. This area is quite nice. There's a little bit of some artifacting in there, but that's not bad compared to this base exposure that has more artifacting going on compared to this one, which is the darkest, and there's just too much grain in there. So by adding that brightest exposure and throwing a mask over it, it helps out with the shadow details. And if you would like to see a video over it, check out this video here on the top right, and it kind of goes into a little bit more of a breakdown. It's a slightly longer video, but it might help explain some of the process more clearly as we just kind of run through this. So that HDR ambient blend is now set to 50% opacity and also set to a luminosity layer blend. Then it duplicates the layer, creates a 50% and hits it as a color layer blend at 50% opacity still. This is my darken repair layer. I'm going to turn that into 2 duplicated layers, one for color, the other one for darken. Both are set to 100% opacity. I'll run my gradient blend, and that just creates a white layer mask. Hits G on the keyboard and then holds down shift while it clicks across the image to blend myself out. Super quick. Alright, we'll throw these back on. This bottom one, bring it to the top. This is going to be my darken repair. Just going to quickly do a marquee tool by hitting M on the keyboard. Then I'll hit this add layer mask, and that will select that around there. That's good. Alright, then I'm going to change that into a darken layer blend. You can see the difference. Easy. Alright, I don't like how, let's see, what is it? Dang. I was gonna say I don't like how bright this is, but I guess it's just that bright, huh? I don't know. There we go. Let's just get rid of that ambient. W on the keyboard, on the keyboard to do a quick select. Okay, all right. And then B for brush, actually I need to do a Command D to deselect, throw on the layer mask first, then do a Command Shift D to reselect, hit B on the brush, throw it down to about a 20% opacity, and we're going to do a Command H to hide the selection. And with black on the foreground, I'm just gonna paint that back. That looks nicer. Okay, that's without it. That's what we just did. That looks good. All right. There's this shadow that's coming in from this flash pop. So let's go ahead and brush that out. Select. There we go. I'm not too worried about this shadow here, because if we look at the ambient, that shadow is actually there, being caused by this lamp, I think. Maybe this lamp, possibly this light right here, just throwing in a little side glare, side shadow. So that's fine. Okay, super easy. That's the base. I can definitely turn that into a realtor. They'd be happy, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and do a Command Shift A for camera roll. Bring in the auto. One thing I forgot, let's go ahead and exit out of that, delete that. I don't like how much color is brought into this floor. So I'll brush that out, 50% opacity. While we do that, let's see here. At about 80%, I will, on the darken color repair, brush that back. Just go to 100%, why not? 100%, boom. Brushing out some of that darkened color as it makes it a little too dark in certain images. Now, I don't do this for every image, but sometimes it's good to go a little bit more high end with your editing. There is some blue coloring inside of here. It's not really looking as orange or olivey green like it should be over here in this area. So that's coming from the darkened color. If I turn off this color repair, you can see the difference. So I'll add a white layer mask to that, and I will do B for brush, just to brush that back. Boom, that looks good. Okay, same for over here. A little bit of a flash pop. You can see how it's overly bright, and you can see that flash glare. That's why the color is not coming in correctly. So you have to take out, if you want to be a stickler for nice images, because maybe it's going in your portfolio or this is for a high-end client, this is what you would do to fix that issue. All right, now that's without, and that's with the adjustment we just made. All right. What else can we do? We can make this look a little bit cleaner right here, and brush back in some extra flash, make that look luxurious. Boom. All right. I think that's fairly good. Let's do Command Option Shift E, merge all visible. Do a Command Shift A, bring up the camera roll, hit it with some auto, bring back those shadows a little bit. Actually, we'll bring back this entire thing. On the exposure, hit it with some contrast. How are those whites doing? Those are okay. Blacks, those are okay. Shadows, not too bad. All right. I'm gonna hit O on the keyboard, and this will bring up our burn or dodge tool. So burn is to make the selectively darken areas in an image. And what I want to do with the midtones, just kind of get some of those shadows a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. not a lot. And then I'll do Shift O to bring up the dodge tool. Kind of hit some of these areas, make it look kind of nice and cinematic. I really like the dodge and burn tool on wood. Actually, I think I kind of want to brighten this up instead. Just a skosh. That looks good. And that's the base. This is with the extra adjustments. This is like a log of footage almost. This is more of a color corrected, adjusted image. Let's clean. Okay. Then I will do a Command M on the keyboard. Hit white, eyedropper tool. I'm going to select the whitest part I can find in the image. Do the same thing for the gray eyedropper tool. I know this is supposed to be gray, so I want to find maybe like this gray right there. Should be good. Now that looks off, but we'll do one last step with the black eyedropper tool. Go down here into the shadows and make that look black. Did I even hit it? Black? Come on, guy. There we are. That's without it. This is with it. Now I will do a replace color on this white. Hit it with -24. Oh, you know what? I messed up. Do it one more time. Control Z. Oh no, that was right. So make sure your fuzziness is set to 130-ish around that area. And then drop off that color cast. And I will do a quick sharpen. With whatever tool you like. I use Raya Pro Sharpen No Edge, and that is done. That is done. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the like and subscribe, and have a great day.